Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are looking at the famous frozen mummy, Ötzi the Iceman. I divided the Ötzi story into 3 videos, which we will complete in the next few days. Let's get into it. Ötzi the Iceman is the well-preserved, 5,300-year-old mummy that caused an international sensation when it was dug out of a glacier high in the Italian Alps in 1991. Since that time, the naturally mummified individual, whom the press named Ötzi because he was found in the mountains above the Ötztal Valley, has continued to attract intense public interest and professional scrutiny as the man's mummified remains. The clothes he wore and the implements he carried have been studied over the past few decades. Indeed, Ötzi's discovery ranks as one of the greatest archaeological finds of the 20th century. He is so important because, for the first time, we have the possibility of knowing a Copper Age individual who died in the same situation as he had lived, said Caterina Hersel, a spokesperson for the South Tyrol Museum of Archaeology in Bolzano, Italy, where Ötzi is housed. However, as with many archaeological finds, the story of his discovery is one of knowledge gained in small increments. Through patient and detailed analysis over time, Ötzi has slowly yielded his secrets. So, how was Ötzi found? Ötzi the Iceman was discovered by 2 German hikers who were crossing the Tiefenjoch Pass at an elevation of 10,530 feet, 3,210 meters, above the Ötztal Valley in western Austria in September 1991. The hikers were skirting a glacier on the border of Austria and Italy when they noticed the upper part of a human body protruding from the ice. The mummy was found lying outstretched on his stomach, Hersel said. The left arm was strongly angled to the right and lay under the chin. That summer had been particularly warm, Hersel said, and the high temperatures aided in exposing Ötzi's remains. There had been a warm Sahara wind that brought sand to the glacier in which Ötzi was stuck, she said. So it was not pure white but covered with red sand and melted even quicker. The German hikers alerted the Austrian authorities, who assumed the body was the victim of an unfortunate mountaineering accident. This assumption prompted a hasty attempt the next day to extract the body from the ice. Using axes and jackhammers, the rescuers attempted to dig Ötzi out of the ice, despite the fact that none of them were trained archaeologists. In the process, parts of the mummy, including the left hip and thigh and a few of his tools, including his bow, were damaged, Smithsonian Magazine reported. The first attempt to free the body from the ice was thwarted by bad weather, so the authorities tried again the next day. The rescue effort took longer than anticipated, but 5 days after Ötzi's discovery, the mummy was freed from the ice and fully exposed. A helicopter carried the mummy off the mountain, and the Iceman was transported to the Institute of Forensic Medicine at Innsbruck Medical University in Austria. There, Konrad Spindler, an archaeologist at the University of Innsbruck, examined the remains and announced that the mummy was not a mountaineer but was, at least 4,000 years old, Scientific American reported. The ice had preserved the body through a process of natural mummification. This process involves preserving organic tissue without the aid of human intervention, such as is the case with some ancient Egyptian mummification, or deliberately applied chemicals. In addition to extremely cold environments, natural mummification can occur in arid environments or places that are devoid of oxygen, such as bogs and swamps. A subsequent radiocarbon analysis performed on Ötzi's tissues found that he was even older than 4,000 years. Radiocarbon dating, which measures carbon-14, an isotope, or version of carbon, determined that the Iceman was about 5,300 years old, dating to 3,300 BC. This meant that Ötzi lived during the era of history known as the Copper Age, the transition period between the Neolithic, or the New Stone Age, and the Late Bronze Age. Once excavated, Ötzi was initially housed at the Institute of Forensic Medicine at Innsbruck Medical University in Austria. But when researchers learned that the mummy had been found on the Italian side of the Alps, 100 feet, 30 meters, from the Austrian border, the Italian government claimed the remains, Smithsonian Magazine reported. Austria agreed, and 6 years later, Ötzi was transferred to the South Tyrol Museum of Archaeology. There, he is housed in a special cold cell, which is kept at a constant 20.3 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 6.5 degrees Celsius, and can be viewed through a small window. His artifacts and clothing are also on display. Well, what do you make of Ötzi the Iceman, and how he was discovered and freed from the ice? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.